Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad geometric challenge, and here we have two semicircles. So the radius of this larger circle is 6 and the radius of this smaller circle is 4, and we name the center of this larger semicircle is P, and we named the center of this smaller semicircle is Q. And here the distance between these two semicircles is 3. So now our question is to find the length of the tangent AB. So here you see that P be the center. So if we draw a line segment from center to this point A, and it will be written in such a way. So you know that this line is also the radius of this larger circle. So this is the radial line, and we know that this is the important fact. The radial line is always perpendicular to the tangential line. So this is the over tangential line. So here it will makes this angle be the right angle. So similarly here we join this B point to the point Q in this way, and here again you see that this is the right angle, and this BQ line is also the radius of this smaller semicircle. So here we have if the radius of the larger circle is 6, so it means that this length is also 6 units. And similarly, if this the radius of the smaller circle is 4, so the radius of so this radius is also 4, because we know that the length of radius the length of all radius in a circle are equal, because these all radius are lies between the symmetries. So in the next step we just draw a line parallel to the line PQ. So here you have a point B, and if I draw a line which is parallel to this point, and this parallel line will be looks like in this form. So here we just draw this line and this line, and we call this point as the point C. So here I can just draw here the BC line. So this BC line is perpendicular to the PQ line, and now you see here the distance, or the total distance of PQ line is, because here you see that this distance here to here distance is 6 units, and this distance is 3, and this distance is 4. So this total distance will becomes 13 units. So it means that the distance from point P to the point Q is 13. So this is the total distance of point P to Q, and our BC line is parallel to PQ line, so that this distance is also 13. So here we write this distance is also 30 units. And you remember one thing is that here this diagram is not 100% correct to the scale, so please ignore this error. And because here we find the value of the tangent, or the distance of tangent line AB. So in the next step you see here, if I join all these points, and here you see that the distance BQ is 4, so this distance PC is also 4. So that here you know in this diagram the total distance from point A to point P is 6 units, but here we see that the PC distance is 4 units, so that we easily find the AC distance. So here we just do some work, and you see that here you have AP distance, this is the total distance. So AP distance is equals to PC distance plus CA distance, and we have AP distance be the total distance is 6 and PC distance is 4, so we find the CA distance. So here we move this 4 in the right hand side, and this implies that the CA distance will becomes 2 units. So it means that this CA distance is 2 units. So this distance is 2 units. And now you just see here in right triangle CAB. So this triangle will becomes a right triangle, and in right triangle you know that we will apply the Pythagorean theorem. So here first we focus in a right triangle CAB. So in this triangle we know that the Pythagorean theorem will be looks like in this form: hypotenuse square equals to base square plus perpendicular square. But in this diagram you see here this angle be the right angle, so it means that this distance becomes the hypotenuse, and we call this as base, and this is the perpendicular. So because in this question we need to find the tangential distance, which is AB. So now we move towards our final destination or final target. So we have the length of hypotenuse is 13 units, so we substitute here, it is 13, so it will becomes 13 square, and our base is 2, so this is 2 square, and our perpendicular be the this tangential line AB, and it is equals to AB and its whole square. So you know that the 13 square equals to 169, and the 2 square equals to 4 plus AB whole square. So we move this 4 in the left hand side, and you get the AB square equals to 165. So when we take the square root on both of the sides, then you get AB distance equals to 165 square root. So this is the our final answer of this question. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.